Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Kansas City Royals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business.
Now it's the second baseman, Wilton Guerrero. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Got him looking, and that's the first out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, S.V.G. Just missed. One out, base is empty. And that's a base hit into left field.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. One out, and a runner at second here in Game 4 of the World Series. And that's an out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Raul Montez. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Ball one there.
1-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out to short. Zips it to first. Out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Shane Haller. fouled off. He was late. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Gets it to first, and a quick out, number one. Here's the third baseman, Dean Palmer. And he swings through that one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. And to the plate for Kansas City, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And it stays fair. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. 2 on, 1 out. Jumbo getting ready to hit. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two on, 1 out. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
In the air, left field. Luke sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So here's the Royals DH, Jeff King. This one in the air, center field. Howard settles under it, brings it in. That is the inning. The 4th game of the World Series. At the plate, Eric Karros. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, and it goes just foul. That's down and in. Cut out and miss, struck him out. 1 away.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Todd Steele stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second, and he's got it double. One out. Runner at second. Luke, the next to hit, and that's downstairs. 1-0. Luke with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
And he takes it himself for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hollander digs in now, and there's a ball. And a foul ball. Started to swing, held up. 2 outs with a runner at third. This one lifted in the air, left field. Beltran makes the play, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Mike Sweeney. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. And that will fall. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more.
And that one handled. The throw to second. On to first, double play.
A very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Thomas Howard. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Howard measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Line drive. Jumbo makes the play. One up, one down. And next for L.A., Wilton Guerrero. And that one sliced foul.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Now a slow roller to second. Grabs it barehanded over to first. And that's a great play for the out. S.V.G will hit next. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Top of the third, no score. And down on strikes. And the Dodgers are set down in. As we go to the last of the third. Now at the plate, Jed Hansen. Driver back to work. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Well, these Royals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
A swing and a soft liner, and lines out to third. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Shane Haller. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball line to center. Howard makes the grab on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Palmer now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. 2 outs, runner at first. And next up for the Royals, Carlos Beltran. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Out, settles underneath it. And the inning is over. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here's the power hitting catcher, Mike Piazza, on the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. Next offering is in for a strike. Slider misses outside. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Todd Steele steps to the plate for the Dodgers. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Oh, he can't bring it in. Karros around third. He'll score.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And they lead by 2.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And
that ends the inning, so we take a break. They get 2 runs on 3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now the right fielder, Jeremy Jumbo. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
On the ground right side. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Sliced hard but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Mike Sweeney steps in for the Royals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it is gone! And this place is rocking. It's 2-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Digging in, Felix Martinez. Slinging it to first in time.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Jed Hansen now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
2 strikes.
Hardliner makes the grab, and that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning. Two-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching the World Series on the show. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. Outside, and the count even 1-1.
One strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive, caught.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing, but nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like that.
Guerrero stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And he drops it down the third baseline. And foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is downstairs. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Vizcaíno in the box again, takes a strike.
Finish him.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Out to short, Martinez. Tosses to first, third out. Dodgers go down. The 4th game of the World Series. And now Shane Haller. That one hit to right. Montez sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down. So up now for Kansas City, Dean Palmer.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Whips it across. Now 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Beltran. 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. On the ground to the left. Steele whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Pacheco back to work. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And that one is downstairs. And the count now 2-0. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Harris, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Swings through that one out in front that time. With the go-ahead run at first, here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize.
Whips it to first. And that is back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 6th inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jeremy Jumbo. Tapped back up the middle. S.V.G. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And here is Jeff King. Just a weak fly ball this time. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. Next is the Royals catcher, Mike Sweeney. He's already homered in this game. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Matt Luke. And that one wrapped foul. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Todd Hollander steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Palmer makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Next to hit, Thomas Howard. There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. And a base hit. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. That one the other way. Martinez zips it across, and that is that. 1 left for LA.
Eagles this thing, you got swept. This is the last game.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Scott Redding.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Damon at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Antonio Osuna looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And to the plate for Kansas City, Felix Martinez has grounded out a couple of times. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one almost got him. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Next to hit, Jed Hansen. And there's a foul ball. To the left side, but it is well foul. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
Sweat.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now the shortstop, S.V.G. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Ground ball to the right side. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Piazza, the next to hit, takes outside. Base is empty, one away here in Game 4 of the World Series. And another ball.
We get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Towards first. Haller steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Handles, throws the first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Righty reliever out of the pen, Antonio Osuna. Back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Shane Haller. Swinging a drive, deep right field.
Whoa.
Can't get to it as it drops into the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And now it's going to be Dean Palmer. There's the strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And a big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mark Guthrie, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Brooks getting cranked up as well. Oh, great stop. There's one. Out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Beltran at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Late with the swing there.
Yes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Chop to third. Steal. Now the throw to first on the run. What a play. Inning. And we're back. And now the... Brandon Lee gets handed the rock out of the pen. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Steele in the box now, takes strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Matt Luke steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed. Lee, 23 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is down low. And another ball. That one finds the corner. 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. Late here in Game 4. And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
That one pulled foul. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Thomas Howard. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is downstairs.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And that one hit to first. Howard takes it to the bag. They miss a big chance.
Like this.
All set for the bottom of the 9th.
Everybody tired. This is crazy. This is fucking.
Now it's the right fielder, Jeremy Jumbo. Osuna back to work. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Brad Cox getting loose out there.
Oh my God! Yes, stay fair, stay fair, stay fair, stay fair. Yes, yes. We back in it. We back in it. Yes, we back in it. We back in it. Yes. We back in
Game 4.
Walk off by young Jeremy Jr. Wow. We back in. Wow. We back in. We back in and get a walk off.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Wow. If I come back from this, this is the dope. Wow. Dodgers 35 at best. Cleveland over 4 RBIs and they all play. 3 pitches. Warriors 33 at best. 3 runs, 9 hits, 3 RBIs. And they walk 3 pitches. 2 home. 6 pitches. Maybe I can get 2 on the